for Press and Play. He's Randy, I'm Chris. I'm not flying solo this week, and we are here to talk great comics for November 20th, 2013. Glad to have you back, sir.
Thank you. Glad to be back. Oh, well, my voice, you guys can hear me this time. Last time I would have sounded a lot more like Batman. My favorite comic that I like it.
That would have been awesome. You actually would have had, this is the type of channel you would have people who appreciate that.
Yeah, that would have been.
That's awesome. Guys, this is a fairly large week. There's a lot of stuff coming out, and we're probably not going to hit everything, but we are going to try to hit the highlights, things that you should know about, things you should be checking out. Again, thanks to our new subscribers. We're up to over 130 subscribers now on the channel. Everybody's, people are leaving tons of comments. We really appreciate comments.
Like seeing the new people leaving comments here.
Yes,
yes. And you guys seem to be appreciating our new format with the show. So as you can see right now, we've even tweaked it a little bit more here. We've got my best bud, Luke Cage, right here.
Yeah, we got a new little studio that we're using, guys. Yeah. So this will change up from time to time. We're not that Marvel centric. Okay, we're going to show diversity, I promise you. But this is what we had available for now, and
we have diversity. We have a god. We have a mutant. We have the minority. We have the women's. The everything. We have it all. We have diversity
within Marvel. There, that's awesome. But that'll be changing. Trying out our new studio space. So far, so good. I'm actually excited about this episode. I want to see what it looks like played back. And guys, leave us some comments below. Thanks to our new subscribers again. Thanks for pressing play. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're brand new to watching us, we talk about great comics every week. Randy and myself, I'm Chris, and we're about to dive right on into that.
Yeah, I'm excited because this week doesn't have a whole lot with the number ones and with the events. So we get to talk a lot about the stuff we are enjoying this week there.
Yes.
So let's start us off. Give us something about Forever Evil.
Okay, guys. There is no Forever Evil itself this week, but we do have another tie-in issue hitting the shelves this week with Forever Evil Rogues Rebellion number 2. And as we've mentioned before, guys, Forever Evil is the big DC event going on right now, and these Forever Evil mini-series that are tying in to the main series have been selling, okay? Now flying off the shelves just about every Wednesday when they are hitting the shelves. So you got to be on board this if you're wanting to get your own first print copy of it. But this particular issue, we see Captain Cold trapped in Metropolis, away from the rest of the Rogues Rebellion. Will they be able to help him out, find him, and save him from from what he's facing in Metropolis? And we still have the crime syndicate in the background pulling the strings. So another tie-in issue for Forever Evil with Rogues Rebellion number 2 this week.
That's right. The Rogues are also facing off against Parasite, so they're having to take him on without their leader there. And the other little tidbit, if any of you have seen the teaser picture image out there, Captain Cold might be absent because he may be part of the team that will be built to face off against the crime syndicate. And each one of them, Lex Luthor's team. And each one of them is one of the foes of the Big Seven.
Okay.
So that may be why he's missing from the group.
Well, you mentioned Parasite, and he's always something tough for Superman.
For Superman.
So if these, how will these rogues be able to handle somebody that powerful?
Great question.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Our other big event, Marvel. Marvel is Infinity, and with Infinity we don't have the main book coming out, but we have one of their, what I have been calling their point 1, point 2 kind of issues. This is Avengers number 23 coming out here. We get to see the battle. They come back into the galaxy, into our universe, and now suddenly they are taking the fight to Earth.
Yes. And
we get to see Thanos step up here onto the main stage on Earth.
Yes.
Get to see what exactly he's going to be doing now that he seems to have all the pieces he wants there. And we also get to see the Avengers face off against the Black Order, so that's an exciting one with that.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm especially looking forward to Francis Yu drawing Thanos, because we haven't seen him do that yet.
That's true.
He's been drawing the Avengers, but he hasn't got to
he's been drawing all the order there.
Yeah, a lot of the order, the tie-in stuff with that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Cool. Boom! Boom, baby!
What else with the Infinity do we have?
I'm enjoying Thunderbolts, and that's
Yeah.
a tie-in issue. And Thunderbolts 18 hits the shelves this week. And with the way the last issue ended, man, it was so cool. Charles Soule is writing. We got Hefte Palo as the artist. But with the last issue, the Punisher thought he had it all sewn up in a nice, neat little package, and then the Terrigen mists hit.
Yeah.
And three of the most unlikely mob guys ever turned out to be Inhuman.
Nice.
So with this issue, we're going to see just how much of the Punisher's plans go completely awry, what these new mob leader bosses that are Inhumans are going to do with the situation, how they're going to turn the tide, and maybe save all the mob bosses that are collected in that one barrel that the Punisher was hoping he could just shoot him in, but which hasn't happened yet. Yeah, exactly. Right. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this issue.
Cool. I like that. Just nothing. All the Avengers are gone off. All the heroes out in New York City. It should be a cakewalk, and suddenly it's not.
Yes.
Awesome. We also have Secret Avengers number 11 coming out.
Okay.
That's a tie-in here. And remember, this has been taking a look at how S.H.I.E.L.D. is facing off against Thanos troops as they are invading Earth. And so this one sees Coulson and the Iron Patriot having to fend off what is surely, a death situation here, surrounded by everybody. So that's been a fun little treat there to see Coulson and whatnot in the main forefront here, and seeing what this other group of people who aren't off gallivanting across the universe, what they're doing.
Yeah.
Those are your 3 key issues here for Infinity, and now Zero Year.
Batman Zero Year hitting this week, guys. I guess I should start with. I'll start with the one I know a bit more about. Red Hood and the Outlaws number 25 is a Batman Zero Year tie-in issue this week. We got Gotham City in the mix here, and somebody who is very familiar to Jason Todd is basically ripping a path through his life. Somebody that maybe we saw in Batman 24. With the tie-in connections with the Red Hood gang that was going on. With Batman 24, we saw possibly the origin of someone that we're very familiar with, and it looks like with this particular Red Hood and the Outlaws tie-in issue, that particular character will be showing up here to give Jason Todd hell on earth, it looks like. Yeah. So this is another year 1 tie-in issue. Be prepared for it.
Yeah. We've also got Birds of Prey number 25 coming out here, and that one I'm looking forward to because this is taking a look at Black Canary, Zero Year, kind of her first time out in Gotham. Tons of action, tons of excitement with that one. Black Canary is just a personal favorite of mine, so I'm looking forward to that issue as well. We've also got a maybe.
This is a maybe.
we have conflicting reports about Batwoman 25 being a 0 year issue. What we do know is it's Mark Andreyko's first issue on board here since there's been the divorce between DC Major and J.H. Williams III there. So Andreyko's taken over. He's most familiar with his Manhunter series that he did for DC back before the relaunch of the New 52 universe.
That's right.
And old-time pal of Brian Michael Bendis there. They wrote one of my favorite books together. So Andreyko, very talented writer, and this takes a look at Kate going back to Gotham for a funeral. That's where we're iffy here, because it could be maybe her before she's Batwoman going back to Gotham, and so it's 0 year that way. It could be her right now going back there because she's been elsewhere with the agency she works for. So we don't know, but it could be a 0 year issue. Be on the lookout for it if you're collecting all of the 0 year books.
Let me reiterate kind of the importance of Andreyko coming on.
Yeah.
Because when you mentioned Manhunter, the series we did previously with them, they changed that up a little bit. We had a female character that was the Manhunter,
Right.
Which in the past was, I think, other male characters, if I'm not
Right.
mistaken.
Okay.
But when Andreyko came on and did that series, it was critically acclaimed. People loved that series and loved what he did with that character, strong writing of female characters.
Right.
So I'm expecting this to be a huge change and a good one for Batwoman series.
Yeah, and just to throw that out there, because I've seen some people talking and they'll do the gender crunching here.
Mm-hmm.
There are male writers out there that are some of the best at writing female characters, and Draco, I think, is one of those. So
Yeah.
I think that J.H. Williams did a fantastic job with Batwoman, and so yeah, this is possibly, other than maybe Greg Rucka, who's an amazing female writer or a writer of female characters, this is the best one to put hope for on the book. So on to number ones. We've got some cool number ones here. Now I want to start off talking about one that I'm excited about.
Okay, hit it, bro.
It's from Image Comics, called A Voice in the Dark.
Thank you.
Number
All
one,
right,
yeah. And this is Laramie Taylor. And
Okay.
Laramie is, he has a disability in which he cannot use, or I don't know if he has arms, but he cannot use his arms. So all of his artwork that he's doing is with his mouth.
I remember you telling me about this. Okay,
yeah. He is
okay.
the writer on the book, and he is the artist on the book. So I'm real excited to check out. I've enjoyed what I've seen of the preview art from this.
Okay.
This is about a character, Zoe, who is a bit disturbing. She has not killed anybody in 72 days.
Like an addiction.
Yeah, and she's kind of proud of that, and she's wanting to kind of leave that dark lifestyle behind. She's gone to college in another town. She's taken over a job as a radio show host for the late night crowd, and something disturbing is happening as she takes over this job. So maybe this darkness she hoped to escape is finding its way into her life again in another way. So it's a new horror series here, and I'm really excited about this, and I'm excited that we're getting to see this art from a different perspective from what we usually see from people.
Right,
So
right.
We'll see just how just what is in store for us with this book.
That's cool. I remember you mentioned it.
Yeah.
And okay, so then I'll definitely be checking it out as well. Another one that I want to mention, it's not even a number one.
Yeah.
It's the Zero. That's Harley Quinn at number 0. Hits the shelves this week. There's been there seems to have been quite a lot of buzz about Harley Quinn here the past couple of months.
Oh.
Just last week we had the Injustice Gods Among Us annual come out, where she was the main bad guy in that, with Superman and Lobo chasing her down. But now this is the prequel to launching her ongoing series, her regular DC New 52 ongoing series.
That's right.
So this Harley Quinn Zero hits the shelves. We've got tons of talent. We got Darwin Cook, Sam Keith, Tony S. Daniel, Paul Pope, Art Baltazar, and tons of others with the Clown Princess of Crime with this particular
That's right.
issue. So you guys that are fans of Harley Quinn, I'm sure this is on your list. Don't forget to pick it up out of your pull list.
Written by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. Amanda Connor sadly is not doing the art, but she is doing the covers on it.
Yeah.
The other thing to mention here, this is going to be red hot. I guarantee it.
I believe it.
Because Harley Quinn is to female fans as Deadpool is to male fans. You cannot keep her comics in the store here.
Okay.
And the ladies that come in here, that's one of the first things they say. I'm a Harley Quinn fan. Well, I knew that as soon as you walked in the store, because every single female that walks in here is a Harley Quinn fan. Not a bad thing, but I'm just saying that with that, we're going to be seeing a lot of people pulling this book off the shelves.
It'll be, I'm quite sure, Wednesday afternoon by about 2 o'clock. It's that spot on the shelf and on the spinner rack will be empty.
Yeah, and we're getting tons in, so that's it's going to go.
Cool. What about you, bro?
Ben 10, number 1 is coming out here. This is from IDW. I'm excited about this. I love the Ben 10 cartoon. This is following the teenager, Ben Tennyson, as he is on vacation. And there is some sort of an event that happens in the ocean here that causes him and his friends to have to investigate. It also looks like Ben has a new love interest here. It's not quite human, so so we'll see. But Ben 10, as you guys know, is one of Cartoon Network's long-running series here. Deals with the kid. He has a little wrist watch that he can turn into various different creatures.
The
Omnimatrix, thank you. I couldn't recall the name there. But, I'm excited about this book, and so this is one of IDW's pushes to get to resurrect some of the old Cartoon Network shows and get the books out there as miniseries.
Yeah. Guys, we've mentioned it before and provided lots of information regarding it, but the Ultimate Universe looks like it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
With the merging of Ultimate Universe Galactus and the Marvel Universe Galactus into one Ultimate Mighty Galactus. But this week we see Cataclysm, the Ultimates, number one of a 3-issue miniseries hitting the shelf this week, and it looks like this 3-issue miniseries, or at least his first issue, is going to kind of focus on Nick Fury and how he thinks or how he plans to take down Galactus over there in the Ultimate Universe. Guys, we've got 4 series for this Cataclysm event. We got Cataclysm, The Ultimate's Last Stand, which is supposed to be 5 issues.
Right.
And then we got this Cataclysm Ultimates, number 1 of 3. Cataclysm Ultimate Spider-Man, 1 of 3. And then Cataclysm X-Men, I believe,
right.
1 of 3. Which will be all leading toward the ultimate end of the Ultimate Universe. And what Marvel has planned after that, I don't know. I hope they do something as big as when it was originally launched.
Right.
But I don't know. As we find out more, we will tell you. But the Ultimate Universe is coming to an end. Cataclysm Ultimate's number 1 hitting the shelf. Let's see what Nick Fury can do against Galactus.
Sounds good. Talk to us about the other number 1 that's coming out here.
What I'm going to be checking out is Superior Spider-Man Annual number 1.
Yeah.
I'm particularly interested in this because I do like Superior Spider-Man. I've been enjoying reading that. But also with this, we see the return of a villain, Blackout, who wants to. He's probably going to make a big boo-boo here by messing with Aunt May, because he's going to try to use Aunt May as leverage against Peter Parker.
He's wanting to put on his big boy pants and prove that he's one of the big guys.
Yeah. And we little does he know that he's dealing with Otto Octavius as Spider-Man and not Peter Parker. So some of the stuff he may have gotten away with in the past, he probably is not going to get away with it. And from what I have seen, Octavius has a soft spot for Aunt May.
Yeah.
There is a little soft spot for Aunt May.
Did almost marry the woman.
There we go. I actually wasn't aware of that, but from what I've seen, just in because I haven't really been reading until Superior Spider-Man, but there's been some moments in there where
that's a classic issue, though.
Okay. Oh God, boom! No, but guys, Superior Spider-Man Annual number 1, check it out. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. I believe that wraps up our number 1.
I think so.
Move on to just the other cool stuff.
Yes. What do you want to start with?
I'm going to start with one that I enjoyed thoroughly last time. And it sold out quickly.
Okay.
And we have second printings on the shelf here. Afterlife with Archie number 2 comes out.
Oh,
love that book. What we had was Jughead's dog bit it in an accident, and he went to Sabrina asking her to help resurrect the dog. Sabrina's aunt said, no, that's one thing we don't do. We don't mess with the Necronomicon. And so Jughead, she loaned Jughead the book. Jughead resurrected the dog, only it bit him. He turned into a zombie, and now he's attacking the dance there. So it looks like we're going to see some zombie mayhem go on with zombie Jughead at the... in the forefront, the leader there.
Awesome.
But I loved it, and Frank Avila just does some beautiful, beautiful art.
Yeah.
So that's one to be on the lookout for. I don't care if it's the second print. Get it while you're searching for your first print so that you can read both of these issues.
Yeah, this has been I'm going on a limb here. I think this has been a huge breakout hit for Archie Comics.
It has.
And it's not, I really don't think it's just because of the zombies. I mean, that is a part of it because it is the craze, but it's more adult level.
It's writing for, this is a teen plus book, I think. And so this is writing for an audience that is, grew up reading Archie,
Yeah.
but is now reading going to read Archie again at a different level here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an important book for that, for Archie comics, for that reason.
Yeah, good stuff.
Give me one.
Hey, another one I'm looking forward to. We've talked about it. You should be checking it out. It's available in trades if you want to get it. Clone number 12. Yes. The last 2 issues have just been boom, 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 man. With stuff going on, there is this huge with the last issue. The whole clone thing got outed.
Yeah.
We jump into a
2
time.
issues ago it did. And then.
Yeah, we saw in last issue. We saw the
repercussions of it.
Exactly. Everybody knows, and they're trying to hunt down. They're trying to find people that are clones. They're trying to whack them.
Yeah.
And now there's this huge anti-clone movement, the grassroots movement that's going on, and it looks like with the end of that last issue, we saw that room full of Japanese female clones with the samurai swords and stuff. I'm like, oh man, where's this coming from? I got to see what is going on with that. This issue number 12. We'll see what's going on because like I mentioned, there is this big movement to take out the clones through this series, this particular universe. And every issue is just spot on, man. You sit down, and you're like, yes, where's the next issue?
Yeah, it's been a quiet success for them.
Yeah,
but it's been strong every issue. It's not been one of those where I felt like it's dipped, and I've loved it every issue.
Yeah.
Great recommendation. Here's one for me. On the heels of their announcement that the book will be ending with issue 150, Fables 135 comes out. That means that we have 15 more issues here to go with the series. Actually, 16 with this one. But so with this, we see we're the continuation of the Camelot story as they have. They took their break last issue. They're starting again. We're starting to see some possible Knights of the Round Table showing up at the farm here. And Rose Red is the future king. Is the king? She's the one at the helm of everything here.
Okay.
So, legend has it with the Arthurian legend that Arthur's sister was the one who did him in.
Oh.
Here, Morgan Le Fay. So, Rose Red's sister is Snow White. Is she going to be the downfall within this whole Camelot story going on? We don't know. I mean, it's a very unusual suspect that could possibly be. But this has been a strong story here. Loving it. If you like the Arthurian legend, if you like the Fables, you were getting a mixture of the two of them. I'm in heaven. Seriously.
That's what it's all about,
Lamort the Arthur is one of my favorite books ever. So this is great for me.
That's awesome. Another one that I've been digging, and it's been a slow burn, a slow build-up, is Sheltered.
Yes.
From Image Comics. Sheltered number 5 hits the shelf this week. With that last issue, we see the leader of this group, Lucas, exerting more and more of his dominance over the group, and we see him take out another person, and that person's pets, because he didn't fall in line with what Lucas is trying to do here, and save these kids from this apocalypse that he feels they soon will be facing.
Yeah.
With this particular issue, though, we're going to find some outsiders come to the campground where they are located, and will they survive? Are they coming to help? Are they on Lucas's side? Are they trying to free the people that are there? Are they? Who are they? What would they be doing? Because they've been cut off from civilization for a little while, and Lucas has even been making it more so, as we saw with last issue. So this has a slow build up and a slow burn, like maybe like the TV series The Killing, which was a fantastic TV series, but there's this progression that just goes and goes, and I've been enjoying it. I'm looking forward to issue number 5.
The paranoia run amok.
Yes.
With this.
Yes.
Love this series. Great series. Also, as I say every time, Johnny Christmas, one of the best names for an artist ever.
What's up, dude?
We've got Young Avengers number 12 coming out here.
Ah!
And this one, we have seen the revelation of what Leia's plan has been here. We have kind of the Young Avengers group with all the spurned people on it, and so it's kind of them versus each other. We found what Loki's plan is, and it doesn't look like it's good for anybody.
Right.
Mother seems to have everything in control, where she wants it to be. This series has just been one of the most revolutionary series I have ever seen with the storytelling, both writing and artistically. Just a real treasure with series. So I'm totally excited of this, and it is building up to what will be the finale of this. Hopefully for a short while before they relaunch it into a second season.
Right.
So, great read out there. Pick this one up, please.
Yes. Moving on, guys. Another one that I've been really digging is Indestructible Hulk. Number 15 hits the shelf. Hulk has become an agent of time, T-I-M-E, like S.H.I.E.L.D., you know. But he's been going back and forth through time to stop these villains, the Chronanarchists. Who are messing with time, and with that last issue, they wanted to mess with Hulk's past, and they did a little bit. So now with this particular issue, we're coming to the present time. But where is Banner? Is there still a Hulk? And what is happening? What is happening with that? Because man, the way that Mark Waid has written this particular storyline, the whole idea of them going after the Hulk's origin kind of just hits you. Boom! Oh my God, they're going to do that! So I was really super excited with that. And with this issue, we're going to see just what happens as the Hulk returns to present day. But is it the Green Hulk, the Gray Hulk, the Mobster Hulk, the intelligent, strong Hulk? Which one? And then where is Bruce Banner? And I'm loving the storyline. I'm loving Hulk. Check it out.
Or the very seldom seen Blue Hulk.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Joe Kelly's days.
Okay.
X-Men number 7 comes out, guys. Brian Wood.
Is this one written
at
by
his finest?
Brian
Wood. Yeah,
Brian Wood.
Battle of the Atom is over. We are now seeing the repercussions of all that. We also get to in this book we get to see the new and improved Lady Deathstrike. So I'm excited about that. We also get to see a new member join the team. If any of you have seen future covers, you probably know who that member is. She is one of my absolute favorite mutants. She goes by one letter with her name. She was part of Generation X. I don't know what else, part of X Factor. I don't know what else to say there. It's most likely her joining the group, just because I have seen the other covers with her on it. I'm super excited to see Brian Wood writing this character here. I'm like a schoolgirl right now, all giddy with this. One of the best X books. No, I'm going to say the best X book out there right now. And just pick this up. It's new story arc. It's a great jumping on point.
Yeah. I've really only got one more to cover. How about you?
No, I've got a few I can go through quickly.
Okay. Well, the last one, just to wrap this up for me, the next one hitting the shelves this week that I'm especially looking forward to, it's another one we've been talking to you about. I have been talking to you about at least. Is The Wake, number 5 hitting the shelves. The bottom fell out last issue with this team at this underwater station, looking for a link to the missing link, the key to evolution, and where humanity may have come from, and what to look forward to for the future. And with the way that issue ended, it was insane. It took on a whole different. With that last panel of the last issue, the storyline took on just a completely different direction. You're like, no way, because it caught me completely off guard. And with this issue, they are promising that everything that we thought about from issue 1 through 4 probably will not be what we thought it was, and give us some more details and answers as to how this spans from the past to the present to the future, and how it's all connected. So I'm looking forward to that. Scott Snyder, Sean Murphy, killer team. More of it. Thank you. Check it out.
Okay, real quickly, I'm going to go through these. Uncanny X-Men number 14 is coming out. Chris Bachalo art. Love his art on it. This is also looking at the ramifications of Battle of the Atom.
Right.
We have some new people who have joined up with Cyclops School. We have Magneto going out on a mission he feels he has to take part in,
right.
and it may put him at odds with everybody again. Is this the reemergence of villain Magneto? I don't know what we're going to see with that exactly, but this one is another great X-Men book that's out there right now, and I'm just excited to see what the dynamics are of these new students to the school.
Right.
We've got Batman and Two-Face 25. This was previously solicited as Batman and Carrie Kelly 25.
Okay.
But they've decided to keep it all just that whole story arc, Batman and Two-Face 25. Okay. This is Peter Tomasi, one of DC's best and strongest writers out there. He is going to be telling us a story, kind of an origin story of Carrie Kelly, who exactly she is,
okay,
and just what exactly is her mysterious connection to Harvey Dent. So this is an important one for fans who love Carrie Kelly. There are a lot of you guys out there.
And for fans that love Harvey Dent, issue 24, we got his origin basically here in the new DC 52.
Yeah, and I mean, you have Peter Tomasi who handles everything so well with all that.
Yes.
100 Bullets, Brother Lono, number 6 comes out. Guys, this has been one of the best books on the shelf month after month after month. And we have all the major players kind of falling into place with what they are, scheming, trying to do here, and Lono's about to break. That's the main end of it, and when he does, it's going to be bloody, tons and tons of death. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
But this book right here has had tons of twists, tons of intrigue all throughout it. I've loved this book. Let me look here. Rachel Rising, number 21. I'm mentioning this book because we don't really mention it a whole lot. This is Terry Moore's 30th anniversary of Strangers in Paradise this year, and Rachel Rising is set to be a TV series, and this is just one of the most terrifying books. It's not bloody, gory, it's not Avatar, but it is just terrifying with the way he writes his story. And we have Lilith, who, any of you who are familiar with the whole origin of Earth, Lilith, evil, everything. Lilith is exacting her revenge on this town that burned her at the stake and destroyed all these witches some 300 years before. And so this is the story of her revenge.